Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another All the Mods 9 Minecraft playthrough. My name is JawshyGG, and I built something over there. I'll get to it here in a second. I just want to clean this up a little bit. So yeah, let's go take a gander at this. So I built this. It's, not done, obviously. I need... the idea is I'm going to expand out on the backside here of every single one of these, except for the entrance point, which is going to be probably this wall right here, because this side right here is where the base is going to be. And this is where all the storage is going to go. Not that stuff over there. That stuff over there is going to actually go inside of the base once I actually finish it. But this is where the storage drawers are going to go. So yeah, I did build, I think it looks pretty nifty, pretty nice. Obviously there's still more I got to do to it, but it's a good start. And it looks cool on the map. So yeah, and it does connect, as you can tell over here. We have 66.5 thousand iron ingots. If I go back into here and search iron up, we have 66.5 thousand. So if I take a stack out right here, it changes right there to okay, well, hold on. Let me take a couple stacks out just to prove that it actually did what it's supposed to do. We'll take it down to 64,000. Okay, well, that did a little bit. But yeah, so then I can put them back in here. That'll take it back up to 66.5. And then you can see right there, 66.5. So everything is connected appropriately. So we'll keep kind of working this. Obviously, there's a couple that need more upgrades, and I had to lock all the storage drawers down, or I would randomly have items. I'd put in my configurator and linking device into my storage, and it actually just popped them over there because the priority is significantly higher for that. So, which actually I probably should figure out anyway, not important. So we're going to do a little bit more here with the SPS. We have some fluorite, I believe. We have a couple of those. Let's go to our quarry and see. I don't think we have any fluorite in here. Not in there and not in there, so... Cool, okay. So... Go back to base. I thought we had some fluorite in there, but I guess oh, you know why? You know why I don't have it in there? Because it's over here in this. Boom. Okay. So now we can come back over here to our fission reactor. And down here in these bad boys, we can plop these in there. I'm going to go ahead and throw on my hazmat gear just to make sure I'm being safe. We can throw those in there, and that will get us some more polonium and plutonium. So yeah, we looking pretty good. Obviously, these aren't going to... I don't have any power going through this because I really don't feel like dealing with the explosion again. It's empty. That's at 33.5. That's at 102.4, 13.10. So this is still pretty good. But basically what we're going to need here is we're going to need to start creating our SPS, our supercritical phase shifter. And that's going to require a significant amount of stuff, mostly the plutonium and everything. But we're going to need the SPS casings, which is the polonium and plutonium. So we're going to need more polonium, which I believe is going to be this one right here. So in theory, I need to put more stuff. I need to have more stuff going in there. So let's go back to our base real quick because I don't want to start that up just yet. I want to make sure that we have everything working out over here appropriately. So we do have that. What is it missing? Hydrochloric fluoracid. This does not have any uranium. So that is what we're missing here. So let me grab all these uranium ingots. Plop them in there. And now let's go back in here and grab a bunch of these uranium ore, and then we will throw uranium ore into this, and that will begin pushing these down through here into this, and then doubling that ore. And then of course we can just come back over here and still get a bunch. So we still have a lot of power here, thankfully, because we haven't really been using that because we have all of that connected down to our fission reactor. But this should be pushing more more stuff down to more fissile fuel down into our reactor here. As you can see, it is. So if I click activate with a burn rate of 12.5, I can lower that down to an 8.5. I don't want it to be super crazy. It is pushing some nuclear waste into here. I just realized this actually, hold on, let's scram that real quick, because this is oh boy, I need another one of those ports. Let's see, what is that called? A fission reactor port. Fission, let's do that, and then let's create another fission reactor port. Just one more will be, well, I guess two more will be fine. And then we'll do this real quick. So this does have, oh boy, this does have nuclear waste in it. So this is going to cause some, oh, it didn't. I thought it was going to cause a little bit of a, what's it called? But it's all good. It's all good. So we're going to change that to output waste. And now these will start pushing waste into here. Boom, looky there. Looky there. So now this should be pushing more polonium into here. Oh, that's why. That makes sense, actually, why. I'm not going to leave that running. It's not running. Okay, good. We're going to go temp home. And sleep. I don't actually understand. I don't like that it doesn't allow me to sleep in the mining dimension, but it is what it is. Okay, cool. So now this should be pushing this to our polonium right there, filling that bad boy up, which means now we should be good. This right here should be creating enough plutonium pellets, which I don't actually know how many I need. So it's one plutonium pellet per one casing. So we're probably going to need about, how many did it say? We're going to need a total of 72. So once I hit 72 here, I think I can cut off my plutonium side here and focus on having it go directly into the polonium here. Because this is what we're going to need more of. In theory, I don't know what else we're going to need here. Let me take a look gander. So we're going to need HDPE sheets. I don't think I have any of those. HDPE. Yeah, so I think another step in the right direction would be to do what Wolf Dances said would probably be a beneficial thing to do here. Let's do this. I think we have enough HDPE sheets. Oh my gosh. Because we need 4 per, hold on. 72 times 4 is 288. I think we're good on HDPE sheets for a bit. Whoops. I figured I had a couple. I didn't think I had that much. All right, that's fine. So you can see it's still inputting a little bit because I think that is still spinning somewhat, so not a problem. Okay, so now this is completely empty. This has 29 and this, okay. So I think now we can activate this and we should still be going up on that. It's not, no danger. Heated coolant tank. Steam is 169,000. Make sure it stays that. I want to make sure that it doesn't the heated coolant tank doesn't get too high. Fissile fuel is still going up, so that is good. This is still pushing stuff into here, so these should be growing, building up the capacity that I needed to build up. Next big thing that we're going to need to do is worry about this right here, making sure that once this gets filled up and these are filled, this right here doesn't get completely full. Because if that gets completely full of steam, then we're pretty much out of luck there. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me, man. Oh. So, what can we do to protect this right here? I don't know. Obviously, I have to make sure. I'm hoping that right there is set to the right thing. What is this? This is our fissile fuel, I believe. Yeah, I believe this is the fissile fuel. It's being pumped in through our quantum entangler porter. I love that. That's so good. So useful. I could, in theory, block it from going that way and only have it come this way right here. Because like I said, I'm going to need more of these. And this right here, I feel like I can get pretty quickly once I have enough of those. Because I'm going to need, what, I said 288 because I need 4 of these as well. So I'm going to need 288 of those as well. So, oh boy. I guess another thing that we should be doing here is probably building more of the induction matrices in there. You can see this is starting to build up here. Input, it's not outputting nearly as much as I would like it to. 33.9 is actually not even pushing into there. Oh no, it is. It's just very slowly pushing into there. Okay. So let me scram this. Let this kind of keep doing its thing. That's doing its thing. That's okay. So we're going to figure out a solution for this right here. I probably could actually take this out of the equation and do this right here instead. Right there. Like that. And that will start filling her up. Keep that out of the equation, and then probably need to start doing something with the power, because if we're not using enough power, that does pose a little bit of a problem for us. So definitely need to figure out what we can do to start utilizing more power. Probably need to figure out what we can do with this right here. Maybe transition this away from this aspect and move it into more of a enriched obsidian. Well, that does mean no good being in there. So let's put you in there. Cool. So I guess what we can do is, in theory, we could probably start setting up something similar to this down there. Maybe in a future video, probably not in this one. I think what I need to also do is grab my raw uraninite and my uraninite here. And now I need to bring it over here. And I need to actually place one of these, being my raw uraninite and uraninite. Like that. And I'm going to need, how many exporters am I going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I don't think I need ultras. Let me just make some regular ones and see if these... I'm missing glowstone dust. Glowstone. How do I make glowstone dust? Probably by crushing or sending glowstone through a crusher, I would assume, right? Yeah, let me just grab half of these, because I can just go back to the nether and grab more of those if I really need them. So yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll just come in here and throw those in. These won't go in this crusher. Huh. Go in there. Oh, okay, so it goes in a mechanical squeezer. That's what I can do. Okay. So now if I come back here and do exporter, why is it requiring, hold on. I shouldn't need glowstone for those, should I? No, I don't need glowstone for those. What is requiring glowstone? Let's see here. Cable. Maybe the cable? No. Quartz enriched iron. Why is that requiring... Hold on. I should not require... What's requiring glowstone? I'm not entirely sure what is... Because if we look at the exporter, the construction... Oh, the construction core. Okay. That makes more sense then. All right. So let me come back over here and grab those out of here then. Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay. So now we should have enough to make all of those. We'll let those kind of build up while I go back over here real quick. And then now, I don't think I made enough. Just do. Like I said, I don't think I need... I did make enough. Okay, cool. I don't think I need... what's it called? Wait, what? Why is that not pulling the uranite? Interesting. Hold on, let me do functional storage. So we'll do functional storage. Let's see, where's a range one? Where's the range upgrade? Utility, polar upgrade. What is this? What does this do? Hold on, functional storage. I don't think there's anything in here about functional storage. Basically what I'm trying to do is... I actually didn't read anything about this. Let's see, looking for blah, 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 MBT items or with extra tags attached to them, enchanted items, items of durability. Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I assume it's because, like, these are all connected through these cables. They all should be connected to each other. So in theory, it should be pulling the uraninite. In theory. Let me go grab a piece of uranium from here. And then we'll do this right here. And then we'll do this right here. And then now this, in theory... I had it set up like this earlier. I assume it's probably because these are far away, maybe? Hold on, what do I have range? Range upgrade? No. I'll have to do some research into that, because these should be pulling. Unless, let's try this right here. Lapis. Let's do this one right here. No? Okay. Interesting. Because in theory, these should all work. Do they have to be? Do they have to be the Ultra or whatever ones? I don't know. That's very strange. I don't know. I mean, it's all connected appropriately. I do need to, probably should get signs and whatever. What do you guys think? Because these right here, I know the iron ones work. I don't think it has anything to do with the with this storage controller, because you see the storage controller is able to read it. It's just for some reason not pulling. Did I make the wrong things? Are they supposed to be importers? Hold on. No, they're exporters. Yeah. Yeah, I made exporters. Curious. And them being locked shouldn't matter, right? No, them being locked should not matter. Yeah, so I don't know, it's very strange. I'll have to look into that, why that's not working. Oops. Okay. Let's see. So this is not doing anything else. What is it missing? It's missing whatever goes right here, which would be, I believe, this right here, which this right here would be sulfuric stuff. So sulfur dioxide, and this would be oxygen, I assume, because this one is water vapor and something or another. Let's do this one. And then let's see, make sure that this actually works. So if I put that right there, that should make some sulfur trioxide. And then now this one right here is water vapor and sulfur trioxide, which will make our sulfuric acid, which will then be pushed into our dissolution chamber here. And I guess chemical dissolution chamber here. Dirty uranium. So that's not going to do any more right there for that. Cool. So, okay, interesting. And that, of course, will turn that stuff into what I need for this, or for this one, I should say. Nope, not that one. This one, hydrofluoric acid. I believe, yeah, it'll push that back this way into there. But obviously, there's nothing going to be in there because this one is out of oxygen again. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So we'll let that kind of build up a little bit. Hydrogen and chlorine, sodium and chlorine. Yeah, we'll let that kind of build up. I don't think I have any more oxygen in here. Oxygen tank. I have 70. I have a bunch of those. What if I do an ultimate fluid tank? Oh, those are fluid tanks, not a chemical tank. I need chemical tanks. That poses a little bit of a problem, but it's okay. It's okay. So this is still building our uranium, so we should be okay for now. Okay, so pretty much that's the gist of all of this. So I think for the meantime, we'll just have to kind of keep playing around, keep adjusting how we can. This is still it's funny. I need to figure out why this isn't working now. Why these aren't picking up appropriately down here. I don't think it has anything to do with the, hold on, I gotta get rid of that. I don't think it has anything to do with the with just it being a regular exporter. 9 more filter slots, and it's 2 times faster, speeding everything up. Filter, I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, I don't know. That's very strange to me. Maybe I could try making an elite exporter. And then trying it on one of these just to see. And then if that doesn't work, then we'll just have to make enough stuff to be able to... Let me actually grab one of each of those. No, nothing's happening. Interesting. Oh, you know why? I'm an idiot. Wait, no, I'm not. What? I don't understand. I really don't understand. I mean, I would assume that all of that can connect appropriately. I don't know. It's very strange. I guess the next step is to make a Ultra one and see if that works. I don't think it will. I don't think that's a case of... I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this works. Do that again. Yeah, no, it definitely did work. So, but Uraninite. Let's make sure that I don't have. Let's see, Uraninite. Yeah, that's saying it's not going to go any more than that though, because I unfortunately only have enough capability for 1K. So I think what I should probably do is upgrade all of those to ultras. And then go from there. I don't know how many ultras I can make though. That's the problem here. Let's take a gander. Exporter. Let's see. So we just need 20, right? So we need more slime, a lot more glowstone dust, and a lot more diamond blocks. Let's make 5 of these. Don't have enough for that. Let's make 4 of these. 2 of these. Got it. Okay. Cool. That shouldn't be a problem. We can just do this right here. Oops. This right here. And then wireless crafting grid is out of energy. That poses a little bit of a problem now, doesn't it? Shouldn't this be... Wait, where is my wireless crafting grid? Oh, it's right here. Why is this not auto-recharging? Now that poses a little bit of a problem. Let's go back down to our fission reactor, to our wireless charging here. Maybe that would be the problem right there. So let's throw that back into our... Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. It just for some odd reason decided it wanted to... I don't know, that's weird. Okay, anyway, back to our base. Now, let's craft one more of the... we're missing 1 glowstone dust. Glowstone. Let's grab just 1. We'll go mining for some more glowstone here, probably in a future video. Because I'm not necessarily just trying to do everything right now. I just want to try to get as much... I should probably be able to make 4 of the... I just need to make 1. Point being that the reason I'm doing this is so that I can at least have these connected. So in theory, I can have all of this stuff going in how it's supposed to, but it's not going in Probably because there is not a regular old cable. I don't know. Let me see. Let's try to grab these cables. 64 start. I just want to see if this will work, maybe. No, that did nothing. Okay. And probably the reason why this one isn't working, though, is because I don't have these two actually put in there. So let me do that real quick. Uranium. I do have 16 of those. I have 1.2K of those. So it's not filling that up completely. So I don't think I need these cables right here. So I guess what we can do is actually grab this stuff and move it down, put it in there. I guess what we could do is upgrade. So let's just make some stack upgrades real quick. Where are they at? I am blind, so don't mind me. We'll do stack upgrade. No. Okay. Upgrade. I'll try this again. Maybe I can actually find it this time, because they're super obvious when you see them. Ah, here they are. And, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, I had enough to make 5 of those, so that's good. Make 3 of those, which means I still have 2 more I can make, so I need 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Make 5 of those. Got it. 2 of those, which means now I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More of those. Boom. Got it. Okay. So now we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then where's there's that bottom one. Okay. Okay. So those should, in theory, be everything that I have. So yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Now we'll obviously upgrade all of these to max stack upgrades for the storage components, but this is the idea, and the entire goal is to build up all of these walls with storage like this, connect those to our network situation so that we can just have all of our ores and everything in there. And I know I have I'm doing 1x2s on these, and there's a specific reason for that. The biggest reason being that I want to make sure that I am not having to use a bunch of upgrades like this, because in theory I can have 14.2 million copper ingots in here. And then if we go back to our thing right here, I mean, I don't have 14.2 million set of storage right here, so it'll clear up a lot of space for us. So now if we go back to our quarry here, I can grab all of these and start throwing them in there. And that should, in theory, start sending these back to our base and putting those into our others, like our new storage solution that we have kind of hidden away. And there's a specific reason I'm doing it this way. I'm just kind of testing this aspect of it, but we'll go back to our base. Now we should have a bunch of, yep, you can see we have a bunch of copper ore right there. and copper ingots. And then this should, in theory, be going down, because now, yep, you can see right there, it's 9.6. So you can see it's going down right there as well. And that's going up there. So that'll go up to 250,000 here in a bit. But basically, the idea of this is to be able to allow us to release a lot of the space in that storage capability. And I might, whenever I get that other base built, I still have a long way to go before I actually get that other base built, because there's just a lot of like resources that I need. I might actually not do the one that I was wanting to do, which is really sad, but I need to build something. But this right here, I feel will be a really cool thing. And then I can put like lights and everything, like sea lights, sea lanterns, or like glowstone or things behind it to make it look even cooler. And then have like hanging lights and everything, and then do a bunch of different designs and whatnot. But this is definitely a good start. It'll allow us an opportunity to be able to build out a significant amount of our storage capability without worrying so much about space in there, because these right here are a lot easier to make, and these right here are a lot easier to make as well. So yeah, so over the next couple of videos, over the next couple of days, we're going to be focusing on building up the SPS critical, our critical, super critical phase shifter. That will allow us an opportunity to be able to get antimatter, so we can go ahead and finish that aspect. And then that will also alleviate some of the power that we will have set up in here. You can see we're using a very small amount of power right now, and that will change in due time. But yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. I know this is probably, oh my goodness, this is probably not really exciting compared to what you guys have seen in the past. We will continue kind of working with what we can and kind of building out what we can. At the same time, I'm very grateful to all of you guys for all the support you guys have given the channel and the community. I just haven't, I'll be honest with you, I just have not really been feeling all that great. So I'm trying to take it a little bit easier over the next couple of videos. And we will kind of continue working towards what we can once we start feeling better and kind of getting more into the thick of things. So again, thank you guys so very much for all you guys have done. To everybody who gets their name put on here, I'm very grateful. And remember, we are almost at the end of the month, which means we're going to get close to announcing who wins the $50 Steam gift card. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So yeah, thank you guys so very much again. Truly do appreciate it. Subscribe if you have not already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do differently to make these videos more enjoyable for you guys. And with that being said, join our Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.